Hello and welcome, my Piscean collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Welcome to your 7-card draw. What do I need shadow read for this full moon in November, waning to the new moon in December 2021? I'm your reader, Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of DrawingTheCircle Production since 1998, author of Words of Grace, from a professional witch, available on Kindle. Now my Patreon is up and running as of yesterday, feeling really good about that. The Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons, but you can call me Mal. Hey, my fish family, my mer people, fish sticks, meow. So excited for all that's going on. But as ever with Pisces, because I am Virgo, but I'm a Pisces moon, Virgo sun, Pisces moon. I always save the best for last for you guys, but I have to do it in zodiacal order. I have to, as a Virgo. So if you are new to the channel, a 7-card draw is just one card from 7 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline. In this case, as I said, a waning moon, half of the moon cycle from the full moon. Yet today, at the time of this recording, Friday, November 19th, there was the lunar eclipse, and at the moment it went full moon, but it also went void, of course, at the same time. It was in Taurus. It went void, of course, and now at the time of the recording, we are in Gemini. So depending on when you're watching this, and then, you know, releasing, letting go, forgiving, alchemizing, healing, releasing stuff you get at the waning moon, to reboot again at the new moon in Sagittarius on Saturday, December 4th, 2:43 a.m., all times Eastern. I am in New York. So it is a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I am ready to read you. It's been a busy week, but I feel really good. And there's a lot going on planet Earth right now, my beloved Piscean empaths. So hang in there. Let's see what the divine has to say. Please. Oh, right. All the decks that I read are always in the bottom of the description box. Thank God for spirit guides. So do check them out. Lots of links, and cool links down in my description box down there. But other than that, both feet on the floor, if you can. Focus on your breath, if you will. And I will do the same to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace that looks like going to be a very, very interesting shadow period here in the dark part of the year. Waning moon. Please take a nice deep breath. As I call upon the collective pantheons of angels, archangels, goddesses, gods, ascended masters of the general assembly, the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, as well as the spirit, animals, and totems for the Piscean collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading. What is the dominant 8th chakra archetype? The soul power being developed, alchemized from shadow to light, pain to peace, toxic to healthy, lead to gold. This full to new. November, December 2021, the warrior archetype. Bang, bang, I am the warrior. He's shooting at the walls of heartache again. Well, that's what we do. The warrior archetype is definitely an action family archetype of the 9 families, if memory serves, and with this stuff it does. The shadow is where the shadow work lies, some version of what's written here. The light is what you are shooting for, so that new moon, you can hit a new cycle. The shadow attribute, trading ethical principles for victory at any cost. Indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. Yeah, there's none of that going on planet Earth. There's a lot of that going on planet Earth. So, look, I'm just going to say this. Wonder Woman is a warrior. I've got so much Wonder Woman stuff behind me and in my house. You know, when people find out you love something, every birthday, everything, you get Wonder Woman stuff, and I'm okay with that. But to feel that within yourself, do understand, if you're an empath, you are feeling that across the board. And this is not a new energy. Come on, the warrior archetype on planet Earth, right? So action, not a masculine family archetype. The action family is gender neutral. All the archetypes are gender neutral in terms of, you know, physical, you do you, leave that there. And say hello to my youngest son Melchior. Hey buddy, hey kitty, you want to hang out? He's been all sorts of lovey on me today. My Taurus, lay down. The joys of motherhood. So let's talk about the light here. I think you get that part of it because it's rampant on the planet. The light attribute: strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. That means making the tough choices. Will is choice, like your last will and testament, or what you will do. You get it. Heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Now, conquering the ego, sort of an older paradigm way, the ego is really the shadow of the emotional baggage, right? It's the collective stuff. It's the stuff in our DNA, or the stuff we picked up from society, right? The stuff we don't want to deal with. An inflamed nervous system, according to Matt Kahn, the personality that arises out of an inflamed nervous system is the ego, the shadow here. So, winning at all costs and not caring about the suffering of others. Well, we're certainly in a time of transformation anyway, so just keep in mind, if that's like not usually your gig, feeling that way, and all of a sudden you're feeling it, what you're feeling is not yours. It's humanity. It's humanity, and you got to feel it to heal it. And this is shadow work. I mean, the shadow reads aren't my most popular readings, but they're the real deal. Please take a nice deep breath. I have a feeling we're in for a bit of a journey here. As I call upon my goddesses of water, the sign of Pisces, powers of the West, please. Daughters of the Moon Tarot, one card. What's going on the inside, in the divine feminine, heart, third eye crown, psychological dynamics, spiritual power, mental power, willpower, and emotional power working together so they can alchemize this warrior thing. So we got a Diana thing on the table here for sure. The Death card, transformation, shadow work, the Phoenix in this deck though, which is, really pointing to the lighter side of the Phoenix, is that you rise from the ashes. Every time you go to the ashes, you rise, right? So there we go. There we go, the warrior with the death card. First two cards down, who told you? We were in for it. So look, Major Arcana, it is all for chakras, heart, third eye, crown here, for sure. Wow. We gotta see, because the lower three chakras, the masculine energy, right? And this is an action family archetype, so the actions you take in the world will be manifest through these lower three chakras. So this can be you from the outside looking in, you from the inside looking out. Can be both of that. But lower three chakras, root chakras, tribal stuff, national stuff, political stuff, family stuff, group stuff, friends, the industry you're in, right? We have so many tribes. Second chakra is one-on-one relationship, be in a warrior relationship with another person one-on-one. And then solar plexus, really the relationship to yourself, and speaks very much about heroism, stoicism, right? Skill, discipline, honor, right? To walk the warrior's path, like the real, okay, thank you. Way of the Spiritual Warrior, Dan Millman. Check it out. It's from the 80s. I met him at an expo at some point in the 90s, I think. All right, lower three chakras. Let's read this gig. Okay, so I call upon my gods of water, the sign of Pisces, powers of the West. I can feel this in my lower three chakras, a little equally distributed. What's going on here for the Piscean collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading, alchemizing the warrior archetype in the 8th with the Phoenix, heart, third eye, crown. What's going on in the lower three chakras here? This full to new. 5 of Pentacles. It's about to change. Look, 5s are numbers of change. So as much as we could say being left out in the cold, which is a little literal, metaphor. Sometimes if you hit symbolism straight on, you don't get it, right? Because it's not always, it's a metaphor. It's what you meant it for, right? You got to come in and look at it from different angles for sure. And certainly the energy on it is key. Well, I will say this is probably a coupling we have seen in plenty of readings on YouTube and elsewhere, right? Death on the inner, 5 of cups on the outer. But 5s are numbers of change. There is a physical change coming in this that you have to warrior up through while going through the transformation within yourself. Now, to clarify, there's a difference between a change and a transformation. States can change. For example, water vapor, water ice. It goes back and forth, but you can't unburn a cookie. I love that. I was raised by a nursery school teacher. That is like the best way, right, to get the difference between the two. So whatever, I'm telling you, whatever is going on in the outside, this can be anything. This can be tribal, political, the world, your family, your circle of friends, whatever, a relationship with somebody else, or, you know, and or your solar plexus stuff. But you have the strength to do it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the warrior archetype. You're in training. You're in training for something, and shadow work is just part of it. I mean, do you want to be a master empath or not? Where you know that what you're feeling isn't always you, and so you need to love and care for yourself because you're feeling it to heal it in some sort of spiritual whatever. You do you. Please take a nice deep breath. Yeah, I am throwing down today as I call upon the Ascended Masters General Assembly. Ooh, I have no idea in a general read what this could be about specifically. So please, one card in clarity, the perfect healing mantra for the Piscean collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Watching this video, receiving this reading, big Archangel Michael energy, wouldn't it, with the warrior? What's their perfect healing mantra to help them alchemize that warrior archetype into gold with the phoenix on the inner, 5 of cups on the outer, some sort of disruption or change that just triggers this off for them. What's their healing mantra? This full to new. Dispelling sadness. I will feel better once I get the rest I need. You don't know how many times I have pulled this card for myself, did what it suggests in the bookie book, worked the mantra for a couple of days, and saw things completely different on the other side of it. Because this transformation is going on inside of you. So if there are doors that have been locked, left out in the cold in some way, shape, or form, this is happening for you to dispel sadness. I mean, just watching the news, right, can trigger stuff, and an empathic overload for sure, but we all have to learn how, in our own ways, how to deal with empathic overload. But certainly there's a lot of info. Yoga, drink water, rest is the one recommended here. I will feel better once I get the rest I need. When sadness dissolves, you are able to acknowledge upheavals of emotion as profound healings taking place. Work. There it is. That says the whole thing, but we're going to keep going. As a result, you are inspired to give your body the rest and rejuvenation it needs, rather than to push yourself into states of imbalance. In terms of action in particular, I think that's talking about action family archetype. As you dissolve sadness, you become aware of the vital role downtime plays in helping you recharge your energy field. And I just heard somewhere, I don't know what guide that was, probably Carrie Fisher. It's like, a Pisces having to sleep more and rest. I don't think they'll have a problem with that. My Pisces moon loves it. This mantra is ideal for dealing with depression, fighting against time with the warrior, and learning how to relax. Particularly if you are what's called a first wave of ascension, divine feminine empath, right? Regardless of your gender, because Lord knows lady knows I am. Let's keep going. The higher selves of all involved. The party turner deck. I call it the party turner deck, but it is the Whispers of Love Oracle, the voices of the higher selves of all involved. Please take a nice deep breath. This is where we're going to dive deep and go high. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved. 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. What is the Whisper of Love Oracle message for the Piscean collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, please, what do you got for them? Alchemizing the warrior, death on the inner, Five of Pentacles on the outer, and dispelling sadness, getting the rest that they need. Your message to them, please, this full to new. Back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what it is that you want. Perfect for waning moon. So the less action you take externally, and the more action you take internally here through rest. That's what kind of rest is. It's withdrawing, unplugging, and replugging in and up. Little Martha Graham there for you. Getting back to what you love. You are being redirected. No, not that you were going in the wrong direction necessarily, but oh, garbage truck, be right back. It was so funny. It literally, the garbage truck comes, picks up the dumpster, which is like not directly in front of my house, but I could watch it go down through my windows, pick it up and like shook it, like there must have been something stuck in there. It was really funny. I wouldn't have kept that on video for you though. All right, getting back to what you love here. When better than a waning moon, right? To just kind of take time and space for yourself. Go swim into the little castle at the bottom of the aquarium, you know. Do some you time, but I don't think this is about avoiding your emotions. I don't at all. I don't think this is distraction from them. I think you're going to have to do this as a warrior. Yeah. No matter what the feelings are, just got to feel it to heal it. But you give yourself the support and the rest that you need, right? The Divine Animals Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. Let's see what the totemic and animal spirit vibe is. Please take a nice deep breath. That feels better. That feels really good, actually. Please, I call upon the spirit animals and totems for the Piscean collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, who swims with them, who walks with them, who flies with them, who crawls with them, who guides them along the shadow work here. Alchemizing the warrior archetype, Phoenix on the inner, Five of Pentacles on the outer, dispelling sadness, getting back to what they love. This full to new November, December. Sorry. Triggered! Tarantula as a tarantula. I'm a quarter Sicilian. You better like the video if you knew what that song was. Tarantula, tarantula, connection. I have cats, so they usually take care of the spiders, but there are some that are allowed to stay. Not my favorite thing. Snakes is worse. I'm snakeophobic. I don't even want to know the real word for that. Connection, card number, of course it's card number 13. I guess this kind of goes with the death card. Here we go. I'm going to read the beginning and the ending of this. There's a lot of info in here. Card number 13, Tarantula. Connection is your keyword. It is our keyword. It's time to bring together disparate aspects of your life. Everything is connected. When you are afraid or unsure, it is important to know that you are never alone. You can do magic. We all can. I like that version of Spider. I was just listening to a band that I love from Canada, the New Pornographers. They have a song called Spider, S-P-Y-D-E-R. It's really good. Check it out. Let's see. You want to look at the spider magic? Let's do the spider magic. Spider magic, and specifically tarantula magic, is protective and connective. Webs don't just trap prey. They support and protect the spider as well. It is a mistake to think that spider magic is evil or dangerous, as very few cultures see the spider in this fashion. When you feel you need greater connection to life, or you need support, particularly in creative matters, ask the spider for help. All right, I get it. Weaving your own web, you know, and come on, the World Wide Web, I mean, we absolutely use the spider symbolism in our normal parlance on planet Earth nowadays. So this vibe then of really taking time for yourself here to go through this, but to still ask for the right connections, right? You're going to be taking a rest, getting back to what you love, and that could make reconnections. Or you bring new connections into your life as a result of something that might be a quick change in any way, shape, or form. Again, this could be about anything. But don't forget your empathic connection. Again, not everybody who's a Pisces necessarily gets the empathic thing or considers themselves one. You do you. But if you are, and to me, my definition of a vibrational energy empath, you are feeling other people's energy in your cell tissues, right? Emotionally, physically, different types of empathy. I tend to get the physical, emotional, but whatever, when I read as an empath. So this could be that too. It's like, keep in mind what you're going through, what you're experiencing. If even 1%, if 1% of 1% of it is you, and the rest is humanity, you do you, it affects the all. And we know that on a soul level. All right, last card down, though, the Blessed Bee, one of the mystical Celtic blessing cards to enrich and empower by Lucy Cavendish. I gotta say, this is an intense read. So the blessing that's hidden here has to be something. So let's ask. Please take a nice deep breath. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one on the dance floor. I have a feeling. As I call upon the pantheon of pantheons, please, what is the hidden blessing for the Piscean collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading, that they will find clues, tips, and hints about the hidden blessing. But once the web is fully woven and they see the larger picture here, doing the healing work that needs to be done, the blessing should probably be revealed fully at that point, or at least therein a part. So what's the hidden blessing here? Because they need to alchemize this warrior archetype into strength, skill, discipline, toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice, and integrating the ego, we're going to say, instead of conquering. And of course, with the death card on the inner, the phoenix, there is intense transformation. An old self being absorbed as a new self rises from its ashes. Consumed is a better word, thank you. Five of Pentacles on the outer. It's not usually a comfortable card, but however that manifests for them, that manifests for them. A physical change, even if it is being left out on the cold, but dispelling sadness. Because I will feel better once I get the rest I need, whether that's a nap or a break from the world for a while, so they can get back to what they love. Their current situation, giving them an opportunity to reevaluate what they want with that tarantula magic, feeling plugged in, connected. I get that. I get the string theory and all of that. The unity consciousness part of it, empathically and energetically, but I also get then that protection, right, of the web, maybe even a select people in that network, that web, there for them. What's the hidden blessing? Because this is big, this full to new, November, December. This one keeps coming up. A blessing of air, a really beautiful card. I mean, really what she's done with her hair is so Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. It gives me life. Okay, Aquarius, the reading I did before this one. It's just, I've noticed that Libra got it. Do we have another sign that's had it here? A battle, heal a relationship. No, I think it's those. That's interesting too. Air signs and a water sign. A blessing of the air. This is pretty powerful. And it is card number 2, right? Fire, right? The first one is fire, earth, air, and then it does fire and water. I'm gonna do this for realsies, so please get yourself comfortable. I no longer care about how long my videos run anymore, because I've got Patreon going at this point. Please take a nice deep breath, particularly for a blessing of air. Say it through me, pantheons. Card number 2, a blessing of the air. A blessing to allow the free-flowing movement of inspiration, fresh ideas, purposeful memories, clear thoughts, and true words this day. Beautiful soul, may you be most blessed this day by the element of air. May your thoughts and words be in harmony with each other, and may they be inspired by trust in your ability to understand deeply with the gifts of the mind all that is within you, all that is without you. May your gift of the mind be clear and open, and may worthy ideas blossom and be expressed with ease and grace in words and actions that are in affinity with the highest of your ideals. May there be knowledge that is enriching, information that is trustworthy, words that are true in your world this day. Let memories that arise be ones which support you in your tasks. Awaken forgotten dreams. And may the qualities of your thoughts match the boundlessness of the sky. May there be freedom and perspective as you move through this cycle of the sun. And may the winds of change blow from your life whatever it is best to liberate yourself from. Death on the inner, 5 of Pentacles on the outer. Let the weightlessness of the air free you from burdens that hold you from your dreams, and may the very air you breathe be pure and enlivening, awakening you to the limitlessness of your life's possibilities. May you feel inspired and refreshed, loved and nurtured with every breath in, and with each breath out. Release from your mind all that is no longer in alignment with who you are becoming. Let your wings grow and strengthen until you take flight. Let scent and song and soaring freedom be yours, for these are the domains of the element of air, and these are the blessings that are all about you this day. Most of all, may you fill yourself with what is good and true and pure, and may your every breath be blessed. For the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it, so let it be done. So mote it be. And so it is. Blessed be. Makes sense. The mental part of this is key, right? So think about this warrior archetype, right? Skill, honor, action archetype while you're transforming on the inner, because things are changing fast on the outer. They're changing. Tricky, different. So take the rest you need. You will feel better once you get the rest you need. Dispelling sadness, getting back to what you love in that process with your connection and protection of the spider for a blessing of air, new ideas, new communication, new ways of seeing things. And I highly recommend, if the emotions get really, really big, breath work, Wim Hof method, rebirthing, cyclic breath, DMT breathing, whatever, holographic breath, you do you, but I recommend it, and that's what dolphins essentially do. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please like it. You want more, subscribe, absolutely. And if you want to come play on Patreon, you can, because I'm having a field day there, and my intro video to that is probably in the description box, but if it's not, it's on my channel. I'll get there in the next series. Oh yeah, romantic soulmate contract reads is next. Cool. The extendeds will be on Patreon and Vimeo. So I love you all so much. Wishing you the very best and the very blessed of this shadow work. And if you need a reading, reach out. Glad to help. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.